Hey Google, turn table light violet.
You got it. Changing the table to violet.
Hey Google,
Shut the fuck up.
high school sophomore year, sitting with my Asian friends one day, and a girl passes by, and I think, hey, she's cute. And I didn't make a big deal out of it because I'm cool. But inside I was like freaking out, like, oh, she's cute, man. She's cute. Fast forward, a semester goes by and we all get new classes, and guess who's in my class? And this was probably a big coincidence, but she was right across the table from me. I'm thinking I'm the luckiest guy in the world right now because the girl I found cute was sitting right across from me. What? Is this karma? Did I do something good? I forgot how we got to talking, but we became pretty good friends. I remember we used to keep each other company in class because it was so boring. There were points when we used to throw paper balls at each other. Sounds like we were in 5th grade or something. It was a morning class. No one likes morning classes. But this guy right here loved it. Let's rewind a bit, okay? I was still in the mentality that I was in middle school. I was ignorant. I thought, Asians, all they do is study. They don't hang out with friends. Their parents won't let them. This is a girl who you can take out, who you can show a good time, and she'll be like, oh yeah, you are so cool because you took me out, and I don't usually go out like that. I just stay home and study. I got this. I'm gonna bring that swagger to the table. Again, I was the guy who thought he was cooler than he actually was. I understand better right now that I'm not that cool. So the group of friends that I typically hung out with, we started hanging out with her too. And we all started going to lunch together, started hanging out in the hallways together. And I would just see her every day. I was falling for her. But eventually, I realized we're becoming good friends. Like really good friends. And you know what happens when you become good friends with someone you like. The steel cage that you can't get out of. I became stuck in that friend zone. I knew that if I did ask her out or if I did tell her I like her, nothing's gonna happen. So I remember one night, I don't know what's wrong with me. I was just like, hey, we can't talk anymore. Because I like you too much. I can't talk to you anymore. I was such an emotional kid. It wasn't even in person, it was online. Week later, I crumbled. I wanted to hang out with her again. So I made up some bullshit story. Hey, you. I don't actually like you. I was just joking. I just wanted to see how you would react. That's all. I just want to be friends again. But it was never the same because she knew I was bullshitting. I knew I was bullshitting. We kind of grew apart, going to different colleges. Never really stayed in touch. When you have different paths, you just part ways. That's kind of a boring ending, but that's what happened. And then you meet new people who come into your life and make an impression, and you forget about the old people. I hope you guys like that story. That's the story of my first Asian crush. If you did, give it a thumbs up, as always. Also subscribe, because you're cool, and only cool people can subscribe to me. And why don't you guys comment a story of your first crushes? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Wow, look at that focus.